All right, so now I'm thinking about possibility. Well, first, to essentially implement a very simple version of print first, license print, which will simply print the name of the information about the owner, and then we'll print the list of pets to just a list, just create a basic list so I can get the list of things quickly. Let's see. Where's my implementation file? Right here. Here's my implementation file. Right. So print. First of all, print has access to the print function has access to. Let me just display this again side by side. The print function has to print the owner information, and let me just perhaps let me add another function to pet owner or another operation, and that operation will be void print, right? So void print. Print will be an operation so that we can print the owner information in some format. So let's go implement this next to pet owner add someplace, really anywhere. I can add this void print and say for the pet owner a version of print is, again, getting rid of the semicolon. Make sure that we qualify the function name by the name of the class to specify that it's really, we're trying to define a function that belongs to a certain class, right? So we're going to print the name, right? We don't have to print age. We can just say std cout, right? And we can print print, and I believe the cout is not in scope here because we probably never declared it. Yeah, we said string and vector are includes in the pet license.h, but we never said include IOStream. So perhaps, unless I already have it someplace here, no. So I will make sure that I include this. As our program grows, more includes will be necessary. Include IOStream, which gives us cout and cin, character output, character input devices. So cout, let's print a name, right? So just going to say name, right? Name, display the name of the owner. Okay, and then where's my pet owner? Age, we can display age as if, let me just for now just print everything on the new line, then we'll decide what to do with the format. But for now, just I will just print yes or no, right? So again, we will use this arithmetic if format. We can say that if, pushed it too far, if age, right? So we can say if age is greater than 65, for instance, right? Then we can print it as a yes, right? Otherwise, we're going to print it as a no. And when those output lines run out of space, I usually bring them over to to use this format for output, right? So say senior citizen and so forth. So let's just, instead of using this hard-coded 65, we could potentially add a constant that reflects this number, so that we don't have to use 65 everywhere in the code. Normally, the way we would be doing this is we can say public, right? We can say public static const int senior citizen age, right, and say 65, right? So just to create a normal constant like this, and after public, to keep the rest of the variables private, we would have to say private to keep the rest of the variables private. But of course, senior citizen age is just a variable which is available then within this class and elsewhere in the application. So here, instead of saying 65, now I can just simply say senior citizen age, and I consider this to be a much better style than saying age greater than 65. This is much more maintainable. For instance, if I want to locate every single place where this specific constant, senior citizen age, is affecting my logic, I can just search for senior citizen age through the entire project, and I should be able to find all locations where this is being used. Whereas 65 is also perhaps unique enough, but it could be much less obvious and create more uncertainty. So anyway, this is what I will do to indicate whether citizen or not. Then, of course, quickly moving on to print the address, right? So address, we can print the address right there, and say address right here. That's good. And for the pets, we're just going to print the list of pets, right? So we can essentially we can say we can create we could create a loop. Let's try this for each loop or range loop. We can say for a pet, reference to a pet inside this vector of pets. This reference, this is a special syntax which is available starting since C++ 2011 standard, right? This specific syntax is available. It's called for range loop. You just say, I would like to reference every single pet in this vector, and vector provides an ability to do this type of visitation. So we're going to say pet dot print. Okay, just going to call print for every single pet in that we can find on a list of pets. So let's see, pet, of course, there is no print for a pet. So for each pet, we need to provide this print function. So we're going to say operations, and those this will be an operation very similar, just void print and this is just a print for each pet. So very similar, I guess, right? So we're just going to add print right here in this implementation file, but this time it's for a pet. So pet colon, which is scope resolution operator print, get rid of the semicolon as before, and of course provide whatever it's supposed to do, right? So again, we're gonna say print name for the pet this time, right? So we can just say pet, and Instead of pet, we could actually print something like this. You can say if we could say if type equals C, which is cat, right? We can then print cat. Otherwise, we'll be printing a dog. Okay, just for the sake of simplicity, right? So then we can say, so essentially we're going to be converting the type to cat or dog instantly, and we'll just be displaying the name. Okay, and then what else do we have? Age, right? So we can say age. Can say age. I will just perhaps will be inserting this on the same line. Okay, just not going multiple lines, just a single line. Age, cat, meow, age, age, print age, right? And then color and adoption. Let's just skip the color here. Just basically just print the stdc out, right? And we can print whether it's an adoption, right? We can say if adoption is true, then print adoption. Okay, something like that. Otherwise, if it's not an adoption, otherwise we can print just an empty string, right? Just to be consistent. And in the end, we just display new line, and that should do it, right? So we just display if type is C, that's a cat. Then we display the name, then we display the age, then we display whether it's an adoption, just to indicate that that's an adoption. Okay, good. So that's print. So essentially, we should be able to display whatever we do with this entire set of pets, that belongs to a specific owner. Okay. So let's build this. Build. Okay. And then let's run it. So run this. Want to continue. Pet owner name Smith, right? And then pet owner age 65. Pet owner address 100 Main Street. How many pets do you have? 2. All right. So pet name meow. Okay, cat, age 2, color orange, right? And then is this an adoption? Yes. Meow added successfully. Pet name, whatever, Milo, right? Milo, dog, age 3, color black. Okay, is this an adoption? No. Milo added successfully. 0 to exit. Let me see. 0 to exit. Yeah, let's do 0 to exit and press any key to continue. How come we never printed anything? Let me just copy and paste this to save it. Okay. I will just create a data input file. So at the level of my project, I will create another subdirectory right now, another folder here that says data. Okay. And essentially say new text document, and we'll say test data.txt, and just paste what I have done. You will see why I need this in a second. Okay, so save that. So first I need to check quickly why is that we never called print, right? So we went to pet license, calculate fee, and then license print. And license print currently does what? License print doesn't do anything. That's the reason why, right? So license print should say owner print. It's not a complete print right now, but at least something. Owner print. Okay, so that should be a better version of it.